In this video, we're going to review the math goal. I can identify when an equation has one, zero, or infinitely many solutions. All right, so the first big idea or question is, what is a solution? So what is a solution? A solution is the value or values of a variable. Value or values of a variable that make an equation a true statement. Okay, let's make this a little bigger for you. So anything that makes it a true statement. So for example, 2x equals 8. If we divide by 2, we find that x equals 4. X equals 4 is the solution because 2 times 4 equals 8. It makes that statement a true statement. So when we're solving, solving solution, we're looking for a solution. All right, just a little vocab. All right, so as you notice in your math goals, we learned that an equation can have one solution, zero solutions, or infinitely many. So let's start with what a one solution equation looks like. These should look familiar because all the ones we've dealt with so far has had one solution, one possible answer for the variable that makes the equation true. So we're solving 2x plus 3 equals 7. We can subtract 3 on both sides. We'll get 2x equals 4. Divide by 2, x equals 2. So we found that it has a solution. Notice I have a variable and a value for the variable. So you have one variable and one value for the variable, or one thing that the variable equals. That's how we know this has one solution. You know you can always check your solution too by taking x and plugging it back in, just to be sure. So we get 4 plus 3, and that's definitely 7. So yes, we're in good shape. So that'll be the only example I'll do for one solution because we've seen those, we know what those look like. Let's look at ones with no solutions, zero solutions. All right, so we should expect something different to happen. So here we go. X plus 4 equals x plus 3. Notice I have variables on both sides, so I want to get the variables on one side, right? So I need to move my x, so I'm going to subtract x on both sides. I'm subtracting because it's a positive x. And let's go ahead and see what happens. Well, x minus x is 0, so that goes away. So I'm left with 4 equals. And then on the other side, notice that x minus x is 0 also. So I'm left with the statement that 4 equals 3. That's not true, right? So this here is what we call a contradiction. We get a contradiction. 4 does not equal 3. Therefore, we know that this equation has no solution. So two things to look for. Big hints to know you're about to have a no solution or a zero solution equation. First, your variables disappeared. So your variables went away. You notice how both the variables on both sides went away. And two, you're left with a contradiction. That's how you know you have a no solution or a zero solution. Let me do another example of that. So let's say we had x plus 2x equals 3 times x minus 2. Okay, so I got a lot of things going on here. I need to use the distributive property on this side to eliminate my parentheses. So I'll get 3x minus 6. On this side, I'll get x plus 2x. X plus 2x is 3x, so I combine like terms, and I get 3x equals 3x minus 6. I need to move my x's to one side, so I'm going to subtract 3x on both sides. What happens? 3x minus 3x is 0. And on this side, 3x minus 3x is 0. And I'm left with 0 equals negative 6. This is a contradiction, which means this equation has no solution. Okay? That's no solution. The last one we're going to look at is infinite solutions. Erase, erase. Okay. So infinitely many solutions looks a little similar, so let's make sure we pay attention. Sorry, there's the bell. All right, here's our example. 2x equals x plus x. Well, I can combine these and get 2x over here. So I get 2x equals 2x. Notice anything? They are exactly the same. All right, but let's keep going. So I need to subtract 2x on both sides. They both go away, and I get 0 equals 0. 0 equals 0 is a true statement. Right? 0 does equal 0. So this is how you know you have infinite solutions. 1, your variables go away. Your variables go away, and you're left with a true statement. All right, one more example of infinite solutions. 4 minus 2 times x minus 4 equals negative 2x plus 12. All right, I'm going to distribute the negative 2. Notice I didn't distribute the 4. Distribute the negative 2 because that's right next to the parenthesis. Negative 2, bring the 4 down, you get negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 4 is a positive 8 equals negative 2x plus 12. I can combine like terms by 4 and 8. I get 12 minus 2x equals negative 2x plus 12. All right, I need to move my variables to one side so I can add 2x to both sides. What do you notice? Cancel. Cancel. 12 equals 12. A true statement. So this means, see how my variables disappeared? I'm left with a true statement. I have infinitely many solutions. All right, that's it.